Which planner is best for you? Hey guys, it's Bonnie from Bolderbon. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over the many different styles of planners out there so that you can get an idea of which planner is going to work best for you. Now I know that there are many different planners out there. I'm not going to be going over each and individual one. I'm just going to stick with the basic style of planning. That way you can get an idea of where you want to go from there. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the 6 different styles of planners that I chose today are coil bound, disc bound, ring bound, string bound, stitched and glued, and desk pad. I'm also going to be going over some of the insides and the selections that you can choose with that, and also different sizes of planners. So let's go ahead and start with the coil bound. Alright, so the Coil Bound is a popular planner. There are many different companies that offer Coil Bound. This one is from Michaels. It is the Recollections planner. There's also a lot of different coil options a lot of times that you can choose from. This one is in gold, but a lot of times you can get rose gold, black, silver, and even plastic coils as well. Now the one thing about Coil Bound is that it is completely set up for you, so you really do not have to add anything to the pages in here. In order to add things, it is going to be a little bit harder than say like a ring bound or a disc bound because you do not have a punch for these, not as easily as those ones. But you can see this one does have like a little pouch to it. All of the like year at a view is already set up for you. The important contacts, and a lot of these are universal overall. They'll have like stickers in here, sometimes a little file pouch either in the front or in the back, a monthly planner, and then usually a weekly planner as well. Now a lot of different companies will offer vertical style planners and then also horizontal style planning. Now let me show you a horizontal planner, that way you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. So the horizontal is shaped horizontally. This one is very nice if you are a note taker and you just like to write down notes for the day. Vertical is very nice for list takers. That way you can just write down your list and check them off as you go. This one is sectioned into 3 different sections, so you can use it for like morning, day, or night, or health, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, things like that. So those are the 2 different style layouts that a lot of these will offer. Now, vertical layouts is extremely popular in the decorative planning. So if you're not familiar with decorative planning, this is what a decorative week would look like using a weekly sticker kit. This one is for February, of course, called Love Story. Now moving on to disc bound planners. Now this one is a smaller version of the larger one here. These are both from Happy Planner, but there are many other disc bound planners out there as well. A lot of disc bound will give you options for the actual discs as well. This one is in gold, and then this one is more of a teal. There's lots of different colors. These ones are plastic, but there's really nice discs out there that you can replace these with, because you can change out all of your discs as well as the covers and all of the inside pages. Now what's really nice about using a disc bound is there are actually disc bound punches out there. I believe there's one from the Arc System, Levenger, and then for Happy Planner as well. So you can actually take these pages out and punch your own pages and put them in. So if you do like to change out your pages, the disc bound is a really nice option for you. It also has the same type of layouts where you can get vertical or horizontal horizontal. Next is the ring bound planner. Now with the ring bound, it is completely customizable. So unlike the coil bound, you can add and subtract any of the pages in here. It is super easy to do. A lot of them are the 6-ring binder here. So there are punches for these out there. So it is super easy to make your own dividers, make your own inserts as well. There are lots of printable inserts out there that you can make your own pages, and then also your own dividers as well. Your weekly spread, your monthly spread, you can have different sections in here. So you can have a health section, your notes section, a weekly section. You can even have a pouch in here as well, so you can add like stickers or ephemera, even your pen in here, and then a lot of space to add other things in here as well. This one is the clear planner from my shop, along with all of the dividers as well. Now you can also buy the rings planner that is already set up for you. This one is from Michaels. It does have a zipper pouch on the outside here. It does have a little pocket on the inside left, and then the inside right there. And then it does come with inserts already here. But of course, like I said, you can add whatever you like in here. You do not have to have all of your months in here. So if you just want to use it for 6 months at a time and then add your goals or more notes to the planner, that way you can make it as thick or thin as you like. So that is what's nice about having a ring bound or a binder system for your planning style. All right, let's talk about book bound planning. Now I grabbed 3 different styles just to go over a few of the differences that you can find out there. But like I said, there are many different choices out there. Now the one thing with book bound planning, it is very similar in style to a coil bound, because you cannot add pages as easily as you could to like the disc bound or the ring bound. Now this one is a Clever Fox planner. It is an undated planner, so everything in here is already set up for you, so you will not have to add any pages for this style of planner. Now like I said, it is undated, so you can use it any time of year. So you can just write in the days of the week in your monthly section, and then write in the days of the week in your weekly section. So you can see that there are many different options in here for you. So it is completely set up for you. A lot of these book bound planners will have ribbons in there, so you can use them as bookmarks. This one in particular has 3, but a lot of them will only have 1 or 2, and then most of them will have a little pocket on the right hand side as well. A lot of them will also have an elastic band so you can close it, and a little pen loop as well. So this one is an all-in-one planner. You can use it any time of year. Now the next one is a bullet journal planner. Now this one is actually set up very similar to the Clever Fox, where it has the elastic band, the pen loop is on the elastic band, and it does have 3 little bookmarks. Now completely opposite to the inside, this one just has a key and an index here in the front, and then the rest of the pages are completely bullets in here. So this planner is very nice for people that are artistic or creative, that want to create every single one of their pages. So their weekly layouts, their monthly layouts, you can use it for drawing in here. So someone that wants to create all of their planning pages as they go, this is a very good planner to do that. This one in particular is from Pen Gear. It also has a little pocket on the inside as well. Now the next one is a Hobonichi Cousin. Now this one is very similar to the other 2 that I just showed you. There's a few differences. Now this one actually is in a cover. I will take it out so you can see, because this one just has a cardboard cover to it. So unlike the other 2 where they are hardbound, this one does just have a like cardboard cover to it. So if you are going to get something like this, I do recommend recommend getting a cover just to keep it safe, but it is not necessary. Now, the Cousin actually has a lot of the same features as the Clever Fox, where it is already set up for you, so you don't have to really add a ton of pages. You don't have to be as creative as you would be in a regular bullet journal, but it definitely gives you the option to do that. So you have your monthly view, you also have your weekly view, and then you have your daily view, where all of the other planners that I showed you before do not have the daily option. So you can be very creative with your daily pages if you want to. Of course, you can be creative with any of your pages. I do have like a weekly layout where I have a decorative planned in here already. This one is an hourly layout where you can get that option in many of the other planners that I chose. So it is a lot of like a list taking where it is vertically, so you can just write down if you have appointments throughout the day in an hourly. So that is another option for you. Next up is the string bound planner. So just like it sounds, this is held together by strings. So you can add and subtract notebooks to your cover here. So depending on how many strings you have is how many notebooks you can add to your planner. So this is really handy if you like to add and remove notebooks to take on the go. So say you are using one for your health or for your goals, or just want like a weekly and you just want to take this with you and carry it along in your purse. It is really nice and handy. It's also really nice if you want to have different sections, so you can have many different like list taking and keep them completely separated. If you do like collections in here, you can also add little pouches in here. So lots of different options for the Traveler's Notebook, and there's many companies. I believe that this one is a Foxy Fix and this one is actually a Traveler's Notebook company. There's so many options. Now this one actually has a little string to close it on the outside cover here. So those are the string bound planners. And then of course I had to add the desk pad planning system as well. Now this is very nice and handy for people that want it right in front of their computer, that they can just jot down notes for the day or for the week, and then at the end of the week or the month, if you have a monthly desk pad, you can just tear the page out and toss all of that information away. So this is really nice and handy for somebody that doesn't want to actually keep their notebook at the end. Of course, you can toss all of these notebooks at the end, but for people that don't want to have all of that information, or they just want to note take for the week and then let it go, this is really nice and handy for a planner like that. So I hope that that gave you an idea of what kind of planner system you would like to use for your planning style. So there was the ring bound, the desk pad stitched, also the book bound planners where you have the undated version, the bullet journal, the everything weekly, monthly, and daily pages. Of course, the disc bound planner where you can add and subtract pages very easily, along with the coil bound planner. I'd love to hear down below which style of planning really suits you. If you have a planner that you are enjoying, definitely let us know down below. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!